God, that's a nice fabric, isn't it? That one, beautiful, look at that.
Your iconic logo of the multicolors. There we go. Can you tell everyone the story behind the multicolored? Who would you want to play you in a movie if they did a Paul Smith biopic? And what would the title of the movie be? Guys, welcome to episode 3 of season 2, Talk in Style, and I'm here with a legendary figure, Sir.
Oh, me?
Sir Paul Smith.
Hello, everybody. Sir Paul Smith. Welcome to my shop in Worcester Street in Soho.
Tell us about yourself and how did you get into fashion?
I mean, I got into fashion by accident because I used to be a racing cyclist. So I fell off the bike one day. Well, I hit a car and was in hospital for 3 months. And when I came out, I discovered the local art school, and they were fashion students, art students, photography. And I thought, oh, I wonder if I could do that for a living. And then slowly I got a job in a shop, and then eventually opened my own shop, and the rest, as they say, is history.
How old were you though when this all started, when you fell off your bike?
18.
18?
Yeah, 18. And I started my own business when I was in my early 20s, yeah.
So we're standing here in your shop. I wanted to talk to you. Could you tell us about the collection this year and what was the inspiration behind it?
Yeah, I mean, this collection, which is autumn-winter 25, the collection was loosely based on 2 things. One, which was my dad, because my father was an amateur photographer. And so we found a big box of his photographs. And this is actually one of a photograph of a flower.
Wow.
Which then in our print department, we've actually adjusted it, made it in a different color, enlarged it. So it was very much about photography. And then these little prints here, my dad was a great, do you use the word doodle?
Yes, we do, doodle. Yeah. Yes, we do.
He used to doodle a lot, so on an envelope, on a piece of paper, and so we took some of his little drawings, we took some of his photography, and then the other thing was taking inspiration from photographers. And so a lot of photographers used to wear corduroy because it was very practical. I'm talking about, in the 1960s, 70s, 80s, which was when my dad was around. So things like corduroy blazer would be something they would be very hard wearing, and when you're on the floor and you're taking pictures, it was just a useful fabric. So that was the start of it.
I love learning that.
Photography and film, God, that's a nice fabric, isn't it? That one, beautiful, look at that. And the other thing was not styles that were like a traditional, obviously this is a traditional looking jacket, and this is more like the jacket I'm wearing myself, which is based on a work jacket, but making a work jacket in a beautiful tailoring fabric. So this is a fabric that's from Italy, but the style could be like a railway worker's jacket, like a work jacket, really.
What I wanted to ask you in person, actually, your iconic logo of the multicolors. There we go. Can you tell everyone the story behind the multicolored? Yeah,
in the 1990s, before you were all born, in the 1990s, I'd been working, for a long time, and always having to work with navy blue and white, burgundy and white. And then my orders, luckily, were starting to grow with various shops I was selling to around the world. And one day I had the opportunity of being able to design a stripe that had lots of colors in it. And I made it I had it printed and made it into a shirt, and it sold very well. I just did it for 1 season. The following season, they came back and said, can we have that stripe? And I said, oh, no, I only did it for 1 season. No, we want it again, 100 years later, we are still doing the stripe.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Do you recognize this tag, by the way? Is this you?
Oh, it says Paul Smith on it, yeah.
The Paul Smith.
Yeah, look.
I'll introduce you to him one day.
This is a made in England sweater, this one. A lot of the factories in England are now starting to reorganize themselves, and sadly we used to make everything in England when I first started, and then we had to move everything more to Italy because sadly a lot of the factories were closing. Luckily a lot of the factories are opening again now, and so we're very proud that we're making in England again now.
And as a fellow Cancer, I could relate to you because everything that I do revolves around, scenes and like creating characters within, the photos and all that stuff. So I wanted to ask you two things. What's your favorite movie and what is the most stylish movie to you?
Yeah, there was a movie that maybe some of you might know about. It's called With Nail and I. It's a movie that was made, I'm not sure when it was made, 90s maybe? And it was about two actors who were always drunk and always taking drugs and their wild lifestyle. But the reason why it's interesting for me is the main character, which is played by the English actor called Richard E. Grant. Well, the man he plays was a personal friend of mine in real life.
Oh.
The movies are very personal to me because I knew the actual character, who was an actor who then became out of work and then, like many actors, turned to unfortunately alcohol and drugs, but had a wild life, and he used to work for me, the guy, actually packing boxes.
Wow.
And now,
who would you want to play you in a movie if they did a Paul Smith biopic, and what would the title of the movie be?
well, I mean, one of my good friends, who's an older man now, like me, is Daniel Day-Lewis, and he's a good friend of mine, and yeah, he's similar build to me. He's very stylish, the way he puts things together. We've known each other for a long time. So, Daniel, please. Sadly, we lost Robert Redford. He was very stylish.
Yes, R.I.P. And
very
Giorgio
stylish.
Armani too.
I'm going to the big presentation in Italy on the 28th of September. Yeah.
Beautiful.
What about that way?
Oh yeah, this is
I
wanted
to. Oh, you've written in St. John. Hey, what language is that? You
I speak backwards. I speak upside down. I also follow your personal account, and I love your eye for photography. And
thank you. Probably from my dad, do you think?
Yeah. What's your favorite photograph of all time?
Well, and favorite photograph of all time is a tough one because there's hundreds probably. The court moment is brilliant. Is wonderful. You know, these is where you just, for instance. The court moment.
That's so good. I'm gonna frame this. This is not my favorite photo of all time. I can't believe that I got to interview one of my heroes.
Thank you.
I relate to you a lot. You are a person that's in this fashion world, but you call your own shots.
That's right.
You don't let it dictate what the trend is, what's the new thing that's happening. It's just like what you like in that moment, and you're just living in it.
You get the balance.
Yes.
The important thing is to get the balance right between, obviously having a business that works, but also, having an element of it which is to do with being playful, where, always respecting people's, privacy, having good manners, doing things properly, but still playful, So what we just did is, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? And we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? I appreciate you so much.
Cheers.
Thank you.
That was good.
Yeah.